shit, I forgot to turn them sound down. Hey, tacos. Carlos, Shaz. Carlos, I haven't seen you in a minute. Shangy. Thank you. Good vibes to you too. Oh, so how are you guys today? This is going to be a short one today because I have to go to the store. Damn it. And tomorrow, I don't even know. I don't think I'm going on tomorrow because I have to go for a blood test. Tacos, how are you feeling, honey? I've been thinking about you, sweetie. Hi, Gemma. Oh, I should turn my camera on, except I look like shit today. But I really don't care anymore. You guys have seen me on my worst days, so Gemma, we meet again. You have zero motivation. Yeah, I don't have motivation either lately. I've been like so tired lately, like a garbage can threw up. But other than that, fine. Oh, are you going to work? Hi, Mark. Are you going to work today? You go to work every day. You're so dedicated. You should see Cindy's baby. Oh my God, she's so adorable. Please say prayers for our Gemma. Not our Gem. Life is a gem. It's her husband, or not her husband. Her uncle passed away last night, and it's her husband's birthday. Who passed away several months ago. His birthday today. So I'm thinking about her today. She's going through kind of a rough patch. So yeah, it's sad. That's why I could care less about YouTube crap. That's why I made that funny little video. It's like I'm disguising myself as a taco and I'm running around. Thank you, Carlos. That's sweet of you. So how are you, Carlos? Yeah, life is a gem. Yeah, that's who lost her husband several months ago, and so it's his birthday. So it's kind of a rough day, and plus she lost her uncle, so it's tough. And Ginger Locke's on the way her to the hospital because she's getting an injection for her ankylosing. Hi, Yarnfield. Wow, it's nice to see you. Sorry, I look like shit. Oh, I want to put my banner up, but I always forget. I made a banner. I'm so proud of it. It's like, it's a shameless plug. I don't even know if I did it right. But I'm like so stupid. I forget all the time to put it up. Everybody else puts theirs up. I'm like, I'll put mine up too. So this week is we're not doing the wish list thing, and it's not because like I'm not out. We're just what we're doing is we're going to pick a charity every week, and we're going to post the link to that charity. And because I don't want to copy everybody else, and everybody else is doing this wish list, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And supposedly if you follow Laura, you're not in that community. So I just don't want to, yeah, I do actually put makeup on. Wow, because I look like shit. I actually looked in the mirror. I looked on my camera, and it's like, oh my God, you look awful. So put some makeup on. I went upstairs real quick, put some makeup on. Yes, I do. Not that it improves anything. But so anyways, that's what we're doing on this channel is we're just going to pick a charity every week. And this charity this week is Toys for Tots. And my charity link anchor person is not in here right now, who is Samara. But she usually posts the links in here, and I guess she's going to pick. And Samara is big animal activist, so I'm sure she'll be posting some links to some animal charities. And that's a nice present to get a child for Christmas, pet. Oh, I don't look fine. I wish I did. I had to put my hair back in a clip because it looked like it was like I had bedheads so bad today. Oh, Samara, there you are. Thank you. You saved me. So I was like, oh, I have to find the link now, and then I have to copy it, and I have to. Oh, thank you. So that's Toys for Tots, and I mean, there's a Toys for Tots everywhere. I mean, I'm sure everywhere near you. Excuse me, my nose is running. Oh. But so that's what we're doing. I mean, and we don't want to step on anybody's toes. And apparently, according to a certain person, that if we follow Laura or Marissa, we're not in that community. So I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. And plus, I don't know how to do all that, how to vet somebody or how to figure out who's who. And I don't want to, it sounds like a lot of trouble to me. No, so maybe, sticking close to home and the people that we know in our community, people that we know that need some help this Christmas is what we're doing here. So, and I'm not trying to sound like, a bitch or bad, or that I don't think it's a good thing. I think it is a good thing because if kids are, missing it. Kids, Christmas should be for kids, really should be. So, so there's that. It's just, has everybody got their Christmas trees up? Yes, Life is a Gem and Jenna Moon. And I'm not going to get into what she's going through, but she's going through some stuff now too. So, that's the thing on here. And tacos. She's not feeling well. We Joy Lang is going to be her first Christmas without her husband. And our Christmas without our little Risa. It's just like we're all going through some stuff. Nobody knows. Look at that. Jesus. Carla, learn how to put makeup on. Oh, God. Yes, Joy Lang and Life is a Gem. And I mean, everybody's going through some stuff. Risa. Yeah, we just, this is really going to be hard for Risa's mom this year because, Christmas is for kids. And this is going to be the first year without her little baby. So it's going to be a tough Christmas. And not only just because the losses, but because a lot of people lost their jobs. They don't have money. They're struggling. And it's hard. It is going to be a tough Christmas for a lot, Shaz. It is. And we should remember that because this YouTube stuff, you can have this like drama and garbage on here because there's so much more important stuff to worry about than who's bashing who on YouTube. I can't be bothered anymore. I wish we could skip it. Skip what? Christmas? It's my aunt's first Christmas without my uncle. She's dreading it. Yeah. I think Joyce said the same thing. She's dreading. spending, because her husband and her, if you could, go back. I think I made a video for her last year because he did. They just decorated up to, I mean, they had something like 5 Christmas trees, and he just like decorated the house like crazy. And that's, she's lost. So it's hard. It's hard. It's a hard, sorry. So I'm not trying to be a Scrooge. So don't call me a Scrooge. I'm just doing my own thing on my own channel. And I hope you guys don't mind. If there was someone that came to me privately and said, I need this or I need that. As long as I know you come into my chat, and I would be willing to help. But it's just like, I don't know. I guess last year was such a discombobulated mess that I don't want to get involved in it. A lot of jealousy and people, whatever. I just don't want to get involved. Let's say it's a lot of, basically. So how long did women fight for equal rights and to not being seen as a sexual object? I don't know. Many centuries, maybe. I don't know. That's the best thing. Don't get involved. Exactly. Well, I discussed it with my friends. I said, well, what do you think we should do? Because I didn't know. And it's not because I have anything against anybody. It's just that, and all of them came to me and said, don't get involved, because that's what happens. Then you get involved and then something goes wrong, and then you're on a shit list for the next year. So, you cannot get in trouble by just posting links to charities for Christmas, and there's many, many, many charities out, like Toys for Tots is a good charity. We go to our local church. Go to your local church. I'm sure they always have toy drives. The Red Cross, there's all kinds. Knights of Columbus, is that a thing? I think that's a thing too. But I think they do charity work. Or go to your hospital. Bring some presents to the hospital. And I think Joy was saying this the other day. It's not just the little ones that need toys, but it's the older children too. So remember to think about the older children. Like I just got my tablet. I smashed the screen on it and I sent it back because it was under warranty. So it's a completely good tablet now. They fixed everything. So I might just donate that. Some kid would like that. It's perfectly good. It's completely cleaned out. The screen is, not busted anymore. So, that would make somebody a good present. A kid a good present, So. We donated many toys last Christmas. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. My stepdaughter, they've got those kids. She's got 3 kids, and they have like everything you can imagine. And it's like, what are you going to do? Like, you keep buying and buying and buying. And then she's like, well, we're just going to give them away. It just seems like such a waste to me. Like every year. I mean, I would rather, because even buying for them is getting, the older they get, it's getting more difficult and more difficult. So I said, you give it away. I mean, at least do some good with it, because your kids are going to get, their kids get all kinds of, like, oh my gosh, they get so much every year. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to give that tablet away. An older kid will like it, I'm sure. I'll buy like what do you call it? A jacket for it. That's perfectly good. It came back. I mean, it was under warranty, so they completely fixed it. And I haven't touched it since it came back. So, because I got an iPad for my birthday. So I'm spoiled too. Although I had to learn how to, I had to learn how to use it. I wasn't very good at it. I think I'm going to be, I've got toys here that the kids don't play. I mean, they don't even play with it. They're young toys now. And now the kids aren't like past the toddler stage. Well, no, actually we have one that's still a toddler, but they don't play with those toys and the books, the bedtime story books and stuff like that. Back to cleaning. Oh, good for you. I had to do that yesterday. I had to do laundry and clean my house. It's a pain in the butt. So what's everybody doing today? I don't know. I know I'm boring today, but anybody want to come up and talk to me or see, oh, I'm hearing noises again. Yeah, I want her to do mine too. My house is, well, it's not a mess. I did that yesterday. I have to vacuum though, which I hate because our vacuum is such a freaking heavy monster. It's a heavy monster. Vacuum, wash the kitchen floor. Sorry, guys. I'm probably going to take a nap today. Hi, Lou. Good seeing you. Oh, it's fun having you on panel yesterday. You and your girlfriend. You guys are cool. Cool. I'm boring today. I don't know what to talk about. I'm better when I have people on my panel. Ginger Locks, I miss you. Oh, I'm did you watch Kylie Jenner's did you watch Kylie Jenner's a statement about the Astro thing? Was on TMC. I was pretty disingenuous, I would say. I should play it. Let me see if I can find it. I just watched it this morning. I just watched it this morning. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I was not impressed with it, actually. I was not impressed with it. I thought she was very disingenuous. And so was her husband. I'll play it for you guys. And I don't think very many people were impressed with her either.
Kylie Jenner has broken her silence regarding...
Hang on, guys. StreamYards. Share screen. System audio.
Kylie Jenner has broken her silence regarding the deaths of 8 people at her partner Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival in which she attended. Police have said 8 people, including one as young as 14, died, and scores were injured after a packed and chaotic crowd at Travis's concert in his hometown of Houston surged towards the stage. The case remains under investigation. Kylie, who is pregnant, attended the show with her and Travis's 3-year-old daughter Stormi Webster and sister Kendall Jenner. All 3, who are typically accompanied by bodyguards, were unhurt. Kylie shared in a statement posted to her Instagram story, "Travis and I are broken and devastated. My thoughts and prayers are with all who lost their lives, were injured, or affected in any way by yesterday's events. And also for Travis, who I know cares deeply for his fans and the Houston community." She continued, quote, "I want to make it clear we weren't aware of any fatalities until the news came out after the show, and in no world would have continued filming or performing. I am sending my deepest condolences to all the families during this difficult time, and will be praying for the healing of everyone who has been impacted." Many have criticized Travis and organizers on social media for not ending the live stream concert sooner. And in footage posted on social media, attendees can be seen yelling for help and screaming to stop the show. A video reconstruction shared by the Washington Post shows the concert stopped about an hour after concertgoers were visibly in distress. According to the outlet, Travis paused his set at least 4 times. As seen in Apple Music's live stream at one point, he asked security to tend to a passed out guest. Kylie has posted several videos from the concert on her Instagram story while it was still going on, and was later heavily criticized on social media over one showing flashing lights from an ambulance cart visible among the tightly packed crowd. Earlier Saturday, Travis broke his own silence about the tragedy, tweeting that he was, quote, "absolutely devastated by it." He also took to Instagram to echo those same thoughts he shared on Twitter.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
Travis added that he's been working closely with the city of Houston, Houston police, and fire departments, saying that if his fans can help, quote, "figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact the local authorities." Travis advises fans to just keep their prayers. The identities of 3 of the victims have been released. Brianna Rodriguez, a 16-year-old Houston high school junior, John Hilgert, a 9th grade student who went to a high school in the San Antonio area, and Franco Patino, a 21-year-old senior mechanical engineering student at the University of Dayton in Ohio. Rapper Roddy Ricch, one of the artists who performed at the festival, said on his Instagram story early Sunday, November 7th, that he would be donating his, quote, "net compensation to the families of this incident."
So there's that. I'm not buying it, and neither are a lot of people, according to the comments underneath that video. A lot of people are thinking he's just a piece of doo-doo. And that he actually encouraged what happened to happen. So he's just, I don't know. I didn't buy it. Like, even the whole time he was talking, he's rubbing his head and rubbing his eyes like, oh, man, you killed people. Well, he didn't himself, but because of his actions, a lot of people died. You want to come up? Did you see that? Jinx. Jinx. No, I just wanted to I wanted to see what she had to say, what Kylie Jenner had to say. And she was like, yeah, she's okay. Yeah, he is. He is. I agree. I found that apology, or that he was devastated, like, so disingenuous. Like, just like, come on, dude. Hi, Kanile. You're not even sounding like you care. You really don't. And then there was a comment under there that said that he started a GoFundMe for someone that was in a car accident and only donated $5,000 and expected his fans to donate the rest. Like, he cares about money. That's it. The Jenners are not responsible. No, they're not. He is. But I'm not a fan of the Jenners, so I don't care what happens to them. I never have been. I never watched them, never was a big fan of them. But that's just me. I'm a bitch. What can I say? I'm a bitch. Oh. What time do you get? They put you out, right? I don't either, Carla. I've never had interest. You know what? I've never ever watched a show of the remember when they had a show on E? I never watched one of their shows. I never watched nonsense, Carla. I never watched one of their shows. I don't watch a lot of reality shows, to be honest with you. I'm just not into that shit anymore. You're in the rating room, so you can't come up. I get it. I gotcha. I miss having you up. So tomorrow I'm probably not going to go live because I'm going to go to the hospital or the lab and get my blood tests. So, and I have to go by myself. I've not watched one that irritates. Yeah, that and the Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Housewives. They're all rich bitches. Like, you rich bitches. Always bitching about your lives. I don't watch anything sponsored by the CIA. Oh, really, Lou? Oh, okay. I didn't know they were sponsored by the CIA, but... Oh, God. Well, there's some people on YouTube that I don't watch either because they're pieces of shit. Yeah. And yeah, like especially ones that fake cancer. Did I say that? Did I say that? I didn't say that. I don't watch those people. I don't know. Some people that go live don't have any shame. Like, I would never go live and do a mukbang when I have dirt under my fingernails and then lick my fingers. Like, ugh, that's gross. Like, and I've seen it. I've seen people do it. I'm not going to mention any names, but I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I actually don't like watching people eat anyways. It kind of makes me want to gag, especially if they're stuffing their face and food is going all over the place. Ugh. Or they're chewing their food and they're sapping their food and you can see the food like that's been chewed inside their mouth. It makes me gag. I know I cannot watch these mukbangs actually the Chelsea Lynn, when she does a mukbang, because she's really mindful about food on her mouth and stuff, and she's always wiping her mouth, and her husband, and they have the funniest channel on here, and I can watch her mukbangs, but other people's, I don't know, I just can't. I have mukbanged on here, but you guys wouldn't know it because I would have people on my panel and I would turn the camera off and my speaker off because I didn't want. Yeah, she does. I just don't like watching it. I don't even like watching my husband eat. Do you know that when my husband eats chips, I want to smack him across the side of his face because he makes so much noise when he eats chips. Honestly, if he's crunching food, I give him the dirtiest looks. I'm like, do you have to make that much noise when you're eating? He's like, what? I'm just eating. I said, it's annoying. I don't like hearing people eat or crunch, or I got that thing where people eating and certain noises will just irritate the shit out of me. It's a real thing too. It's a real, I'm not going to call it a phobia, but it's a real thing that people get. And that's me. I have that. It's the thrusting the fist in the pack to drives me nuts. Oh my God. He makes so much noise when he eats. He is banned from eating any kind of crunchy material around me. He knows that too, for real. That's a mental health thing. It has a name. Forget what it is. It's called. Yeah, it is a real thing. It is a real thing. And I've had it since I was young. I mean, when my brothers used to eat cereal, and they would be, like Rice Krispies or something like that, I would be like, get the hell out of this kitchen right now. You're not eating that. Well, yet it doesn't bother me when I'm doing it. I know I make noise when I eat. I know I do. It is a mental health thing, because I asked my doctor about it. I said, why do I want to throat punch my husband when he eats a bag of chips? He goes, it's kind of a mental disorder. It makes me so irrationally, insanely angry. I have to leave the room. He knows better than to eat around me, especially anything crunchy or maybe epigenetic. Lots of people have it, actually. Yeah, a lot of people do have it. And I don't. But especially don't like to watch someone eat with dirty hands or dirty fingernails and then lick their fingers. That's disgusting to me. And I've seen it done on here. Or eat and then slop their food all over their face. And it's just like, yeah, come on, wipe your face. Oh, and her husband. The only thing I don't like about Chelsea Lynn's mukbangs is her husband has this beard, and sometimes he'll get food in his beard, and then I'm like, ugh. I'll be like, Jojo, my sister from a different mister. Yeah, he'll get food in his beard, and I'm like sitting there, and I'll be watching to see when he's gonna, because she will yell at him for getting food in his beard. And I'll wait for her to say something to him, and she'll go. I know, it's disgusting. Someone has food in their beard. It's disgusting. Hey, Carla, my mother was extremely strict at the table. No wrists, elbows on the table. No eating with mouth open. One hand on the table at a time. Other hand on lap. Pray before every meal, etc. Adam, my parents too. And you know, when we were done our meal, we all ate at the table. When we were done eating, we asked to be excused. May I please be excused? And we didn't leave and go watch TV. We had to leave and wait until everybody was finished eating and clear the dishes off the table and do the dishes. So yeah, I was brought up strict. So of course, when I grew up, I didn't have to do that anymore, but no TV while eating. No, we talked about our day. My dad was military and he was very, very strict. We always said grace before every meal. And now, I've gotten out of that habit, except friends of ours do that. And I forget now. But I should get back into the habit of, saying grace, because there's nothing wrong with saying grace before a meal. Yeah, no elbows on the table, elbows off the table. My dad used to say that too all the time. That you reminded me of that, elbows off the table. Yeah. And my dad could not stand if you sapped your food. If you sapped your food, my dad would say, eat like a human being. You had to hold your utensils like a certain way. You couldn't eat like this. Okay. My dad would say that's like shoveling your food. And I know a lot of people that eat like that. I mean, I don't care anymore as long as you're not making noise with your mouth. But, that's not how I grew up. I don't own a table now. My house is so small. Well, we eat at the table if we're eating something, that we have to eat on a proper plate. But other than that, we have a coffee table that pulls up. I just heard footsteps. I hate that. Yeah, we have a coffee table that pulls up so we can eat there. Napkin folded on lap. Oh my God, I didn't raise my kids that way. I was more relaxed, but no talking with mouth full. Yeah, talking with you. That's another pet peeve of mine. Talking with your mouth full. When I was a kid, all we had was a stick and a broken tire to roll around. Kids and their phones and iPads, that's the world. Yeah, you know what? When I was a kid, and we talked about this one day, when I was a kid, our biggest punishment was to stay inside. Nowadays, the biggest punishment you can give a kid is tell them to go outside and play and ride their bikes, because they want to be inside on their devices, playing their iPads and playing on their phones. That's what they want to do. So nowadays, their punishment isn't the same as what our punishment. I mean, we couldn't wait to go outside and play tag, hide and seek, ride our bikes. That was what we found fun and didn't have anything to do. And nowadays, the kids just want to play they want to play video games. They want to have talk to their friends on I guess it's Instagram, isn't it? Instagram or TikTok, or what is it the kids do now? TikTok. Yeah, so when Dad was home from the Navy, he used to put the meal in bowls and we would dish it up. Oh, cool. Being made to stay inside was a punishment. Well, exactly. We don't want to go outside after dinner, after the dishes were done. And when you knew you were grounded, it was like the worst punishment ever. Oh, I want to go outside, play with my friends. All my friends are outside playing. Now the kids, you have to practically bribe them to go outside and play you know, play with their friends. They don't want to ride their bikes. They don't want to go outside and play. I climbed trees with my 3 big brothers and explored the local. We played hide and seek. We played tag. We would just go outside, just run around. I mean, no wonder we were, I think kids are getting fatter today too, because they don't exercise like we did when we were kids. We ran around and, we did a lot more exercising than they do now. Now kids don't exercise enough. Their exercising is with their fingers on an iPad. I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm so boring today. Yeah, being outside was fun. It was. I remember I was grounded one time. My friend came. We lived on my bedroom was on the 2nd floor. I was so upset because I was grounded. So I snuck her in. I snuck her in the house, and my dad came to check on me, and I pushed her out the window. We were on the 2nd floor. She was like outside the window, and I couldn't tell my dad because I wasn't supposed to play with her because she was a bad influence. My mother, I hate to say it, was extremely sadistic. One punishment she used was Bic lighter and burned our fingers if we misbehaved. She's gone now, though. T-boned by a distracted driver in 2010. I'm sorry, Adam, but that is kind of sadistic. Thankfully, I survived her and her ways. I don't remember ever being spanked in my childhood. I think our worst punishment was being grounded. I was grounded every other week. And then I would pray that my dad would go away on, because he was in the Air Force, so he would go on like these trips, and I would pray he'd go away because I could get away with anything with my mom. It's amazing my brother is still here. A tunnel we dig collapsed on him, crashed a quad bike. I fell off a 10-foot wall onto my back and found out 15 years later I had cracked my pelvis. Oh my gosh. Shaz, good Lord. Now I'm waiting for IV. That's a difficult part for me. Oh, Ginger. Praying for you. I hope it goes well today. My childhood was basically identical to the Breakfast Club dude. Oh, really? Oh my God. I've never seen the Breakfast Club. I think I said this in here, and people saying, you never saw the Breakfast Club? No, I've never seen the Breakfast Club. Never watched it. Never thought it was a movie I would like to watch. Maybe I'll have to watch that one of these days. There's another one, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I never watched either. Never watched it. One of your favorite films? I don't know. I just never did. I think maybe by that time I was like working, or I might have been working. Why did the Breakfast Club dude have a bad childhood? Now, thanks a lot, dude. Now I'm going to have to watch that movie. Okay. We'll have a watch party. We'll do a watch party. I don't know how to do them, but we'll figure it out. Everybody else knows how to do these watch parties except for me. I'm like the only idiot on YouTube doesn't know how to do a watch party. It's funny and sad. Well, I wonder if it's on Netflix because I want to watch it now. I like Lou. for real. Got smokes for Christmas one year, and just like the movie. You know what, Lou? I actually did get a carton of cigarettes for Christmas one year because I was smoking, and my dad, and I was lying to my dad, and I was saying I didn't smoke. So he gave me a carton of cigarettes. I was stealing his cigarettes, and he was counting them. So he knew I was smoking. So he gives me a carton of cigarettes, and I go, "What's this for?" Like all innocent. Hey, Shauna. Love you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, so he gets me a package of cigarette or a carton of cigarettes. And I'm like, why are you getting me? He says, because I know you're stealing cigarettes from me. I'm like, oh, geez. Busted. It was hilarious. And I tried to act so innocent. Like my sister was innocent, but I was like, I would take cigarettes. I would take cigarettes from the unopened side and put it in and shove it back in. Oh, God. What's Uber L33T? What is that? Shauna, I'm glad you came in here. I love you, girl. Ali Sheedy. You're Ali Sheedy? It's hard to believe all these people that probably were in this movie are now like grandparents. Like grandparents. Like it's like Donny Osmond. Donny Osmond has about 10 grandchildren. Like it's remember Puppy Love? Uber L33T is just nerd speak for being awesome. Oh, okay. Well, geez, you guys have to tell me all this stuff because I don't know what you guys, how you talk that cyber talk. I have to like, and some people like, well, now I know for what it's worth because people were putting up FIW something. And I'm like, what does that mean? So I Google it. That was for what it's worth. You're like the Ali Sheedy character. I like Ali Sheedy. I think she's pretty. But it's hard to believe like all these people that you're talking about, this was like a teenage film, and now they're all like grandparents and older. Aura's Life. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you. You are so awesome. Can someone post Aura's Life link please in the chat? And any other link that you guys want in here can be posted. Thank you. Molly Ringwald was just on Mayim. I am subscribed to her. Mayim Bialux. I can't say her name, can never say her name, but I am subscribed to her. I subscribed to her during the pandemic. I'll have to go check it out because I am subscribed to her. I don't know why. Maybe I don't get notifications. I don't get notifications from everybody. I don't get notifications from Brian. I don't get notifications from certain people. I get notifications from you, Shauna, though, all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Anybody else want their channel plugged? Please let my moderators know they're awesome and they will plug your channel. So yeah. Even Joe from The Facts of Life, she was the hottest. Joe, yeah, she's what's her name now? Joe from The Facts of Life. She's oh God, what's her name? You were in my live last night, so hopefully you get them. You're so welcome, Oris. I thank you for the donation or the super chat. That was awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. So I don't know if Sean is still in here, but we're doing this year. I mean, not that we have anything against wish lists or anything, but we're going to post charities like every week, once a week. Where every week we're going to post our charities. I think we want to like not saying that we're against anything, but we just don't know how it works, and best to stay in our own lane like we did last year. So this year, this week is Toys for Tots. So if you guys have a Toys for Tots like near you or whatever, if you want to donate a toy or whatever, that's a good place to donate. They're a very established charity. So you're not senile yet. Oh no, don't be silly. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's so nice to see you guys in here. I'm amazed. Do you guys have a problem? Like, I mean, when you're in a chat and you see how many people are watching, okay? On my YouTube it says 16, but on my StreamYards it says 19. So I don't know what to believe. How many people are in my chat? And then it never changes. It just stays at that. Even like in the morning, if I go live in the morning, it'll stay at 0. And yet on StreamYards, it'll show like 20 people in my chat. And it's like weird. It's weird, isn't it? It doesn't change. I don't know. YouTube is so weird. Now you go into chats and you have to fix the quality, and you have to fix the you have to fix the stuff. It is dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional for. Hi, Angela. Nancy McKeon. Yes, Nancy McKeon. Right. Doesn't she have a brother too that was an actor? Didn't he play on Alice? Like, I watch the channels on TV, like that show the old like Night Court and the old shows, Alice and Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie, all those old shows from back in the day. Back in the day. Yes, guys, check out JoJo's channel too. She usually goes live after I go live. I loved Bewitched too. I loved Bewitched. I loved the way she had. You guys ever tried to twitch your nose like she did? I never knew how she did it, because she could twitch her nose like that. I don't know how she did it. She had some kind of muscles or something in there that made her able to twitch her nose. Joy! Well, we all sent out prayers to you this morning. Life is a Gem lost her uncle last night, and it's her husband who passed away a couple months ago. It's his birthday today. So we were all sending her prayers and thinking about you and thinking about everybody that's, going through a rough time. And this Christmas is going to be hard for a lot of people. I didn't know you had a channel, just subbed. Oh, that's nice. See, it helps sometimes to plug yourself. You're honey, Jojo, you are a moderator in here, so you can post your own, you can post your own link to your channel. It's, fine with me. I'm so sorry. It's been hard, but my family is trying to keep me busy. Yeah. it helps to keep one busy. Yeah, she's not going to be around for much, and you can't blame her. She lost her husband a couple months ago, and it's his birthday, and I mean those are the hard parts, or birthdays, holidays, and stuff like that. Christmas, Thanksgiving, that's all. Easter, probably. It's gonna be hard. Goodness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to teach you how to do that. It's not hard. You just have to copy the link at the top of your screen. There's like 3 dots. Copy that and then just post it in the chat. I think only moderators can do it, unless anybody can do it. I don't know. YouTube has so many damn rules anymore that who knows. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, I see you're green. How come it doesn't show? And it doesn't show on YouTube. At least I'm not on my YouTube, if you're a member or not. It shows on StreamYards. The green things show. I hung all our ornaments from every Christmas together on a tree along with my son's baby bottles. Aw, honey. Joy Lang, I will be so thinking about you. You know what, hon? If you're not doing anything Thanksgiving, I'm going to give you a call. You're probably going to be busy though, because I'm probably not going to be doing anything. It's probably going to be a very quiet Thanksgiving for my husband and I, because frankly, I'm not big into Thanksgiving parties and stuff. I'm not big into parties unless they're here. I hate going out anywhere, especially when it's going to start to get cold and snowy and yuck. It keeps correcting your spelling. Oh my gosh. When I do that voice to text stuff, I must not talk right, because you should see what comes out. What comes out is like Chinese. No offense against the Chinese, please. Quiet Thanksgiving for us too. My sister is having Thanksgiving, but I will do Christmas for my children and grandchildren. Yeah, that'll keep you busy. You can have your grandchildren help you cook or bake or whatever. I don't even know what we're doing for Thanksgiving. I don't think we're having much of a Thanksgiving, to be honest with you. Aw, Shaz. Oh my goodness. So is anybody going live this morning that I can actually go into without being attacked? Because I'm such a bitch. I have to be careful where I go anymore. Like I'll lurk in some chats. I'll only talk in very few, because like I will go in some chats, and as soon as someone sees my name, it's like, yeah. Especially some chats where I've opened my big mouth. I know I am such a bitch. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Horrible person. I'm your 562. What's 562? Live 2 months, Carla. Music, trivia, you will never get attacked. And oh yeah, I go in your chat, Jojo. That's why all the criminals hate you. Yeah, YouTube criminals. I try to like keep my, I'm not going to go after anybody. I'm not like, I'm Switzerland. Taking my, I'm taking my leave of drama. I get so much helping others. Yeah, helping, it's so much easier to be nice than it is to be, well, maybe not. I guess it's more productive, or not more productive, but it's more monetarily productive to go after people and yell and scream and make up stories about them than it is to be nice to someone. Hey, Mr. Positive, just to be nice to someone, and or judge that person just because someone says don't like that person. I mean, I have people that hate me because someone says to hate me. It's like, why do you hate me? Because that person told me that you're a bad person. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then it must be true because it was on YouTube. So if I haven't done anything to you, like, just, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. There's so much shady stuff though that goes on here, and then the same people that call you shady are the ones that are doing all the shady stuff. So you have to like, okay. Oh my gosh, Or's Life. Stop. I hope you can buy a turkey with this. Oh, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's amazing. You're amazing. You're such a great friend. Thank you so much. I watch Pandy Crew because I'm fascinated at how bad they are doing crime. Well, it's not hard to just take news footage from it's not hard to take news footage from the news channels and just, make a crime channel. What I like is someone like Stephanie Harlow or Daniel Kirsty. But did you guys hear about that that Jane Doe that was just identified? Oh, what's her name? Just a minute, because I've got it here. She was just identified. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Can't find it now. Damn it. From Texas, anyways. And they identified her after 41 years. What was her name? They found out what her name was. So now they are investigating her murder. She was found at the side of a highway. It's so sad. Her name was Sherry Ann Jarvis. She was found at the side of the road. She was 14 years old, 41 years ago. And she was known as Jane Doe something. And they just identified her and will be investigating her murder. She was found strangled and beaten on the side of the road. And they just now identified her. So rest in peace, Sherry. Hopefully they will find out who did it if they're still alive. But, what's the chances of that? It's so funny because it's probably some serial killer, because they say there's a lot of active serial killers now, and a lot of them they think are long haul truckers because, they can like kill all over the place, which is scary. It's scary to think about. I'm so happy for her family that this girl has been found. Yeah, she's been found. Yeah, I mean, she was found, but she was known as Jane Doe for 41 years, but they found out who she was. And now her family has a place to go because she was buried. She has a headstone and everything. But now they can put a name on her grave because she existed. And that's the thing, is she existed. Hey, and bye. You're working, Remy? Woo, what are you doing? I don't know that case either. Look it up. It's Sherry Ann Jarvis. They found her body 41 years ago. I think it was in 1980. They found her body, and it was on the side of the highway. She had been strangled. Only 14 years old. She has a kind of a sad backstory. She was put in foster home because she was either she was habitually truant from school, or she was a habitual runaway. But she was put in a foster home, and 41 years, yeah, and they just found out who she was. I watched a what do you call it? What do you call it? A news thing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they'll tell the story on there better than me. It is sad. It's sad that both her parents died before they ever knew what happened to her. But they said, in a way, it's a blessing because they didn't know the horrible way that she died. They just thought that she was missing. So they were always hoping that she'd be found. But anyways, guys, I am out, and I'll see you probably Thursday. So thanks for coming in. And Ors, thank you so much for the donation. I so appreciate it. You don't even know how much. I love you guys. And remember, this week, our charity that we're looking into is donating to is Toys for Tots. And if you guys find it in your heart, oh, wow, you got all kinds of dogs. I want to get a dog. I want to get a big dog, though. I'm looking into big dogs. Wait, did you say that you worked, Remy? Remy, where'd you say you worked? Oh, you'll email me. Okay. All right. All right, honey. Okay, so you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you all. Ors, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Lou, have a good day, Carla, and all you sexy ladies. You sexy ladies, because me not sexy. Bye, guys. Love you guys.